Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I want to do a project with you and I'm going to do a little baby hat. So the wool I'm using is grundle wool. We're going to be using our 6mm needle and we're going to do 2 threads at the same time. That way we get much quicker results and it still stays very simple and good for beginners too. So the whole thing we're gonna do from top to bottom. So this is a baby hat, but I guess it also works for anybody else. And yeah, we're gonna do these awesome stripes, so stay tuned. So we have baby color from Grundle. So this is actually meant for baby blankets, which I also tried out. But today we're doing a hat, and the baby on here is super cute, I have to say. So an example by them is also on here, and let's see. The color is number 6, and it's 70% acrylic and 30% polyamide. It's for a 3.5 to 4.5mm needle. It's 500 grams per 150 meters, but I do have to say the 2 spools I am using are not brand new, so I used a bit of it before for the blanket I already did. But anyway, this should work still since baby hats are not very big. And yeah, let's start by aligning the threads. So the 2 threads you're going to be using, in my case this is already done. And as mentioned, I'm using my 6mm needle, so this is going to be a bit tighter than 2 times what they recommend. So that would be 7 to 9mm, but I want this a bit tighter, so 6mm will do. I also have my measuring tape here. That's for knowing when to stop and when to start the additions. And also I have here my darning needle, scissors of course, and I will use my phone or a calculator works as well to see what exact numbers we need. So it's actually super easy to do. We just begin on the top and we basically do rounds all around, let's say. And then after a while we stop with the additions and then we get the hat shape so that it goes down after a while. So basically after the additions and the expansion we get the hat shape. Then we will calculate up to when we do additions or at what point we have to stop. So this depends on the diameter of your head, which we will divide by the number pi or 3.14 approximately, and that's what I will do as well. So make sure to think about who you're making the hat for, and apart from that, you're pretty much ready to go. So let's see, about 38 centimeters for our diameter, so this can vary depending on who you are doing it for. But for newborns, it's usually 38 or 39, at least that's the info I found online. But if you're close to the baby, you can also ask the mother if you can check yourself. So yeah, feel free to do whatever. This is also a good way to do a regular hat, so just make sure that your diameter is the right one. So let's divide with pi and we will get 12 centimeters. So that is the diameter of our hat, and we will measure that with our measuring tape. So let's see. Yeah, but let's first start with a magic ring. Thread in your hand, my left hand, around the index and middle finger. Cross here and just go through with the thread. Thread on your fingers and do 2 chains. And since we are doing half trebles, we needed the 2 chains, so I will do it slowly so that you can follow. I'm calling this one thread because I'm treating it as one, so let's do 10.5 trebles. Here is the rest of our magic ring, so we can now pull it tight by simply pulling the beginning thread. Close up with a slip stitch and watch. And that's it. So we have a total of 10.5 trebles in our little circle, and after that we need 2 chains for the height and go into the next spot and do 2 half trebles. So we are doubling in half trebles. Here we have this gap to fill, so we will do one more half treble and then close up with a slip stitch. I'll measure, although I know it's not 12, but just as reference. Two chains per the height, and then we do 1 half treble and 2 half trebles per each of the last row. So additions in every second from the last row. Here the extra one at the end. And here we are. The color changes just a bit. I love the change from this white to this lovely blue, so with just a dash of pink. So anyway, let's measure now again. Nine, fine, so I think we can do one more row and that should be it. Two for the height, and we will do an addition into every third stitch from the last row. Let's measure. About 12, so this should be good. Now we stop doing additions, so we just continue with regular rounds, 1 half treble per each half treble of the last row. There are different ways to do this, so here the change is a bit more visible, but since I'm using a multicolored yarn, it's okay. But if you want something that's a bit more subtle, feel free to check out my channel. I also have tips and tricks on how to make this disappear or at least not be as visible. First round without additions, so you see how it's changing or shaping up already. Here I just closed up with a slip stitch and I kept going. Let me see. So we have 8 rounds without additions. Let's measure. About 18 centimeters. So with keeping in mind our 38 centimeter head diameter, it should work fine after 1 or 2 more rounds. But yeah, this is basically all we have to do. So for now we did the 8 rounds, and yeah, let's see what we have on height. (14 centimeters). So I will now stop here and just do one more row to finish up. Watch, I'm just doing singles. and last round. So yeah, we are doing this one a bit differently, just to have a really nice finish or to have a really nice ending. So this is also purely optional, but I think it looks better this way. And apart from that, after we're done, we basically just have to weave in the beginning and end. This way you kind of do a trick for hiding the end. And now that everything's hidden, the last row also looks nice and is a bit tighter so that all of this stays in place. So let's see what we have here on the bottom as far as length goes, or width, whatever. $18 centimeters is what we've got. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the project. Feel free to let me know what you think. The comment section is, as always, open and below the video, so also feel free to ask any questions or post wishes of what we could do in the future. You can always shoot a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with us. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in our next video. Have a great day. Bye!